partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do, in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment.
Charles Bruckenheimer Stadium will be rocking tonight as NWO Sports brings you live action from Division 4, Region 14 of Ohio High School football playoffs. Tonight, we're in Napoleon as the number 3 seed, the Northern Lakes League champion and 2024 regional semifinalists. The 8-2 Napoleon Wildcats will be hosting the number 6 seed, the 8-3 Perkins Pirates, who are coming off a 51-7 pounding of Clearview in round 1. The Sandusky Bay Conference champs are coming off a season which they lost a state championship game by 1 point. During the playoff run last year, they also knocked out Napoleon 35-21. Coach Santoro has been having an incredible success since taking over the Pirates program in 2020. Could this be the year Perkins wins its second state championship since 1999? Or will head coach Tyler Swery continue to build on the success he's been having with the Wildcat program and get them to their first ever state trip and 16 playoff appearances? We're about to find out. I'm Matt Janney, and I'll be doing your play-by-play. Mr. Tony Crier, Mr. Air Raid himself, will be doing color. Coach, are you ready for another great night of football?
I've been waiting all week for Friday night.
Now, for the visiting Perkins Pirates, they'll be making their 15th playoff appearance in school history. Head coach Jalen Santoro has his team flying in the right direction. He went 11-4 in the playoffs with the state runner-up last year. This year's team is primed to make another state run or make a run at the state title behind senior quarterback Sammy Schweinfurth. His 2,340 yards and 26 TDs leads a balanced attack. On the receiving end, Blake Parker has had an astonishing year, hauling in 68 receptions for 1,174 yards, good for 106 yards per game. All three led the conference, and he caught 10 touchdowns. In the running game, Braxton Martin, Levi Jackson, JoJo Moore each have 440 yards or more apiece. It's been an attack that's been very effective for Coach Santoro. Coach, they've been really versatile when it comes to who's going to carry the rock. And through the air, Parker has 1,100 yards and is clearly the go-to. Does anything stick out that Coach Santoro can take advantage of tonight? Is there a player or players that can set up or fill the void if Napoleon can take out the effectiveness of Parker?
Yeah, Coach Santoro said they are a multiple look offense and defense. And so they can air it out, as you mentioned, with slinging Sammy Schweinfurth. And they have a 3-headed backfield of Martin and Jackson and JoJo Moore, who have also ran for over 1,300 yards this season. Just amazing totals and true balance. And so Napoleon has a lot to handle tonight. Not only do they have the skills that Perkins has, but also their center, Eli Sanchez, is a UNLV prospect, and he's looking to go to the next level. And man, that offensive line, they average 6 foot 249. They are some big boys up front. So that means they're going to have to stop the physicality and really control that line of scrimmage. And both coaches, as I talked to them in the pregame during the week, they both said that's where this game's going to be won. And I know most weeks we hear that from both coaches, but this week especially because of how explosive Napoleon's run game truly is.
Yep. Now, we've watched Napoleon all year. We know what they bring to the table. Junior running back Hayden Grohl has been fantastic all year, broke school rushing record. And with Eggers, they might possibly be the best 1-2 punch in Northwest Ohio. However, they have to slow down the Pirates offense. The Pirates have 4-6 guys, have the ability to bring a big play at any time. What does Napoleon need to do to limit big plays? And what do you think Parker will need? Will he need extra attention? If so, what could that possibly affect in other areas of the defense?
Yeah, Napoleon has to stay in front of the ball and stay disciplined. They need to make sure they are getting guys to the football. They are making good pursuits and making sure that they limit the explosives, because that's one thing that Perkins is going to command, is make the explosive play. Now, one thing they need to make sure that they get off the field on 3rd and 4th down, because if they don't make stops and make stops early, it could get away from them quickly, especially if they have to throw the ball. They have to make sure that they're reading their keys and they don't wander away from them keys. Each 11 guys is going to have to do their job. But in all, good offense is your best defense. With Grohl and Eggers, if they get going and they're chewing that clock and they're limiting those possessions, that then can limit what Perkins wants to do on offense. And I think that's what's going to be the X factor truly in this game.
Yeah. Now talk about the Wildcats offense. We know they got an explosive backfield with Grohl and Eggers, like we talked about. Junior quarterback Kelby Parsons. What does Napoleon need to do to keep Perkins from stacking the box to stop the run?
With quarterback Kelby Parsons, he needs to take command and keep his team in front of the chains. They want to dictate when they throw, not when they have to throw. And again, they want to use play action in the screen game, and they want to take that. And so use that to your advantage and make sure you're mixing it up. But I don't think Perkins will necessarily take guys out of the box per se, especially with the threat that Eggers and Grohl both have on the threat of, busting a long one at any point in time. And just because of how run heavy Napoleon is to begin with. But you have to make sure that back seven, you want to make sure that they're on their heels and get them to start thinking and not just Grohl belly, Eggers dive all game.
Yep. All right, Coach, after 105 teams started the year out in Division IV, dreams of winning records, conference titles, playoffs. Safe to say both these teams hit those goals. They both won their conference. They're both in the playoffs. Said now these guys are both trying to get back to state or get to state for Napoleon. One loss and you're done, though. So for these kids, they're seeing these huge crowds, more media coverage, expectations from the community. So as a coach, how do you keep your kids focused, prevent them from the game or moments being too big for them?
You just have to take it one step at a time. You can't change routines just because you're in the playoffs now, because kids, for the most part, they crave routines. And so the more that you keep them on schedule, the better they are in terms of staying focused during the week. And especially Napoleon, they had a whole week off because of the bye. And so that focus is going to be the toughest part for Napoleon this week. But also, man, it's so hard not to, as a 16, 17, 18-year-old football player, because you see these big crowds, the media is here. And I mean, it could get intimidating for sure. But, good teams understand that this is just another week of football. This is what we came out for. And so in the end, this is why you're playing football.
Yep. Now, one question for you is the buys. We talked a little bit about it last week. You and I talked about it a little bit before, or earlier today. So Napoleon coming off the bye, who has the advantage? Perkins came in off a big 51-7 win, and Napoleon was doing nothing last week. So,
I mean, honestly, for me, I want my guys playing football. And so I think coming into this game, Perkins actually has a momentum, because not only did they play a game last week, but man, they had a great game nonetheless against Clearview. They beat them 51-7, and Napoleon hasn't played for 2 weeks, where they beat a Toledo City team, Toledo Wade, 49-0, which means their starters were out very early in that game. So they haven't played since that Fremont Ross win. And so because of that, you might see a little bit of flatness to start this game. if they don't hit the bus running.
Yeah. All right, Coach. We know what each team brings to the table. So if we know, the coaches know what their opponents want to do as well. So you're the coach, both teams. What's the 3 keys for each team tonight to move on to play in the regional semifinals next week?
So starting with Sandusky Perkins, make Napoleon one-dimensional. If you take away that run game, you're going to take away Napoleon being able to move the football, because Kelby Parsons so far hasn't been the most effective passer this season. And so because of that, if they can stop Eggers and Grohl, you're going to stop Napoleon. Number 2, use your 50-50 mentality that, again, Edgerton's coach Flagel, man, I tell you, ever since he said that, it is stuck in my head. The question is, are you going to be able to throw the ball 50 times or run the ball 50 times? It don't matter which, but we're going to do it. And so, again, being effective as a team either way is good. And then number 3, tackle. I mean, it's going to take an all-out effort to stop Eggers and Grohl tonight. It's okay to be basic and stick to those basics. Now, for our home team, Napoleon Wildcats, number 1, stay in front of the chains. Parsons is going to have to deliver the football when throwing, and he's going to have to find receivers in order to win this football game. Number 2, at the same time, still be your identity. You are a gritty, play defense and run the ball team. So go out there, be the physical team, and do it. And then number 3, don't light the wick. And so what I mean by that is Perkins dominates on the explosives, keep everything close, gain tackle, and make Perkins, on their heels a little bit in this football game.
Yep. So get ready to start here. We got a minute to go. Perkins did win the toss tonight. They deferred, so Napoleon's going to receive. Captains for Napoleon was Hayden Gherkin, Tristan Myrtle, Cole Sarrigan, George Eggers. And for Perkins, captains were, I like that, Slinging Sammy there.
Mm-hmm.
Slinging Sammy Schweinfurth and Blake Parker and Braxton Martin. So kickoff, temperature's going to be about 55 degrees. Napoleon's going to be in all blues tonight. Blue jerseys, blue pants, blue helmets. And then Perkins will be in white jerseys with black pants, black helmets. So, Coach, here we go. So we're going to see what Parsons can do right away.
Very true. And, as they're getting the ball here, I mean, keep in mind, Napoleon likes to run a physical wing tee here. They're going to look at Grohl as that fullback. He's going to run traps and bellies. And then you got Eggers, who's going to run things like sweeps and dives and stuff to the edge. They also like to throw in a jet sweep every now and then to keep defenses honest. And that's kind of like their big pass game, really, is that jet sweep. And also Eggers on a screen pass. That's kind of like their offense. And so if they have to try to push the ball vertically, I mean, Parsons is going to have to step up tonight or they could be in trouble.
Yep. Back to receive the kick. We got Paul Saucer and Cole Sarrigan kicking off for Perkins, number 24. Don't got my numbers out handy right now. Danny Buga. And it kicks away. It's going to go into the end zone. Going to be a touchback for Napoleon.
Big kick.
Tell you what, watching warm-ups, I think both teams are ready to go. They both look pretty fired up.
I tell you, the warm-ups for both teams, yeah, they had a pep. I will have to say, for the first time, I seen tackling dummies out in a pregame, and Sandusky Perkins was running what I like to call the wrap and roll drill, where they were practicing their tackles. And man, never seen that before, and that was really cool.
So here we go, 12 minutes. Start of the first quarter, Napoleon Perkins. Ball to 20.
A little ace formation here.
Takes snap. It's a pitch back to Eggers. Eggers tries to get around the left side. He's going to be brought down about 22-yard line.
Yeah, so they were just in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends and a running, and just Eggers in the backfield there. Just ran a toss sweep, picked up a couple yards, and that's exactly what Napoleon wants, 2-3 yards, and they're going to want to keep that clock moving, and they're going to want to play that Woody Hayes style, 70s style, 3 yards in a cloud of dust football.
Yeah, and you talked about the size of the Perkins line. They're going to need it because Grohl and Eggers are big boys. So, So second down 8, handoff right up the middle. Going to be brought down 26-yard line. George Eggers again.
So they're already leaning on Eggers running the football, and that puts them in a good 3rd and about 4 here. And so with this 3rd and 4, honestly, Coach, with the way Coach Swery has been able to call offense this season, we could see another run the ball here. But if I'm Napoleon, maybe see what we got in Parsons early.
Yeah. Braxton Martin was on the tackle there. He's a name we're going to hear all night, too. Both sides of the ball. Parsons takes snap. Hand off to Saragin, going to the outside. He's going to get brought down to 26. Nowhere to go.
And Perkins there, they did a nice job of keeping contained, stretching the play to the sidelines as much as they could. And because of that, was able to make the play in the backfield. About a loss of 1 there on the jet sweep by Saragin. And so now Napoleon's going to have to punt.
Yep, it's 4th down and 4, 10-20 to go, 26-yard line. So Napoleon will be punting.
And so to not even get a first down there and Napoleon going 3 and out on their first drive, I mean, that right now is already kind of a red flag in this game on, can my offense keep up with their defense?
Yep. Blake Parker back for the punt. Oh, good roll for Napoleon. Goes out about the 34-yard line. So ended up being about a 45-yard punt.
So at least flipping the field a little bit then.
Yeah.
So now coming out, watching this Napoleon defense, can they come out and stop the multiple attack that Perkins is going to bring you?
Yeah, and the thing with Perkins is you don't know what that is.
No. Because you don't know if Slinging Sammy's going to come out and throw the ball all over the place or if he's going to hand the ball to the 3-headed monster.
Yep, so we got 2 receivers down the bottom. Perkins going from left to right. If you're listening to Network One Sports or YouTube, I guess we can't have a camera this week.
Nope.
So
because I think BCSN is here. That's the blackout.
Schweinfurt over the middle hits number 0. He's going to get to the 46-yard line. That was Connor Smith on the reception.
And I'll tell you, already in both these trenches are getting chippy already, just with extracurricular activity. But that was just a quick hitch play, picked up 12 yards there. And if Perkins can do that all game, it's going to be a long night for that Napoleon defense.
Here we go. Shotgun. They're back in formation already. That was Max Swihart on the tackle. So good open field tackle for him. So it's 1st and 10. Ball at the 46. 9:30 to go. 0-0. Hand off. Goes up the middle.
Levi Jackson on the carry.
Yep, Levi Jackson with the carry.
Yeah, on that dive play there, I mean, he didn't get even contact against him until he was 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. So that physicality of that big Perkins offensive line showing up already early. And so with Napoleon, they have their stud defensive player Lucas Gherkin playing nose guard against their center Eli Sanchez. That's the matchup to watch tonight.
Takes a snap. He's going long. He's got number 14 wide open. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. Nice reception by Logan Wadsworth. Brought down by Saragin.
And right there, that was just a simple, they call that the hole play because Napoleon's in cover 2 right now, and they just threw a perfect dart right behind the corner and right in front of that safety to that side. And it was just a heck of a pitch and catch there to find the hole in the defense.
Yep, that was a 27-yard reception. So 1st and 10 for the 19. Handoff, trying to go right side. He's
touchdown.
In. Touchdown, Levi Jackson.
And that was quick, man. That was less than 2 minutes. And already Perkins on the board with a touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Yeah, they showed us a little bit of everything there, too. We can throw it, we can run it, and they look good all the way around.
And so now for Napoleon, you've seen what they're going to do offensively. And so you know that they're going to balance it. They're going to mix it up. A little muddle huddle action here. Wonder if they're going to go for 2 at some point off the muddle huddle. But so now you've seen a possession of running and you've seen a passing. And so what is Napoleon going to do to make those adjustments? Because right now they're going to have to do something and try to take away and force some sort of one-dimensionality out of this Perkins offense.
Yep, and the extra point is good. So it is Perkins 7, Napoleon 0.
We'll take a quick timeout. We'll see you at kickoff.
That's a touchdown for true love. This Friday
when
night.
it's time
While
to
your team
celebrate
is
the
taking
biggest
hits
win
on the
of your
field,
life,
Crystal's
Fountain
got your
Park
back
is the
off the
ultimate
field.
home field
At
for
Bat
your
and
wedding
Stevens
day
Body Shop in
victory.
Defiance,
From the
we
first
tackle the
toast
tough of the last dance. Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. Under the listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back in Napoleon. Napoleon 0. Perkins. First possession. Drove down fairly easy. Scored touchdown, make it 7-0. So Perkins will be kicking off to Napoleon again. We got Saucer. We got Sarrigan back for the return. It's going to be, nope, it's going to go into the end zone again. So touchback again.
That was another thump right there. I mean, it went to the end zone in air.
Yeah.
And that's a heck of a kick there by the Perkins kicker here.
That it catches.
Grant Hickman, number 99. Yeah.
Number, yep.
Well, they had two kickers on the roster, and so I got to keep an eye on who's actually kicking because they do use both.
So 1st and 10. So, Coach, last time we see 3 runs. We talked before the game about Parsons. Parsons going to have to step up here.
Yeah, Coach Sweary's going to have to open it up here on this drive because, I mean, obviously, again, Perkins is keen on that run. Get him away from the box.
Got a handoff again, going left side, nowhere to go. Probably going to lose the yard. Hayden Grohl.
And that was the belly there from the wing tee out of Grohl. I mean, it's just there was nowhere to run there. Perkins filled the hole quickly and made the play in the backfield.
Yeah, Evan Straub met him at the line right away. So they're going to give him officially no gain on the play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 20.
And right now you're already behind the sticks, 2nd and 10. And so being behind the sticks, you got to find a way to get positive yardage here and get yourself into a 3rd and short.
Take snap, pitch back to Grohl. Grohl's going right side, trying to break through. Gain of 3 on the play.
And to be honest, Matt, that's not enough. That's not enough on that 2nd down because, again, you're looking at Parsons going to have the ball. He's going to have to throw this ball in 3rd and long, and they've been so I wouldn't say bad at it, but I mean, right now Parsons is under 50% throwing the football this season. And so, I mean, he's going to have to find the spark. And here they are coming out in shotgun with a tight end trips.
Takes a snap. Parsons rolling, throwing out the Sasser. He's hit right away.
And he's still short.
Yeah, it was about a 4-yard pass. They needed 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get him. That's a 1st down pass play there. Because if you're not even throwing to the sticks, that's going to be hard. I mean, even with a good defense, they can tackle and rally when you're only throwing the ball 3-4 yards downfield. And now Napoleon, another 3 and out to start this game. And I mean, if they don't get a huge stop right here, I mean, I hate to talk in this way, but man, it's going to be tough to come back from a 14-0 deficit.
It's the punt away. It takes another good Napoleon roll. Going to go down the 31, goes out of bounds, a 30-yard line.
And I think that's what's going to be the main difference in Napoleon being able to stay in this game is if they're forced to punt like they have on their first 2 possessions, to put Perkins in a situation where they have to matriculate a drive down the field, that's what's going to help that Napoleon defense. The more plays Perkins has to run, the more chances Napoleon has then to stop them.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. From the 31, 6:42 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Perkins.
And the one thing you're not going to see is a turnover by this Perkins offense. Schweinfurth only has 1 interception on the year to 26 touchdowns.
Handoff up the middle. He's trying to break outside. Just brought down at the 36-yard line. So 5-yard gain.
And then fumble-wise, they have only had 4 fumbles all season. So they've only turned the ball over 5 times. They are a very, very disciplined team.
Yeah, I've been impressed by the Jalen Santoro, their coach. He's only, I believe, 32 years old, and he's already made 4 or 5 playoff appearances, state finals last year. So,
and some people said they should have won that game.
So 2nd and 5 from the 36, 6 minutes to go. Perkins up 7-0, 2nd possession of the game for them. Handoff. He's going up the middle, cuts left.
And right there, they just ran a simple dive play. They were in the pistol, just ran a dive up the middle. More of an inside zone, I guess, the way the linemen were blocking. But those that offensive line, man, they're huge. And they are just moving that Napoleon front five. And right, they're going to have to put some bodies in the box right now, I think. Because I think right now they're going to have to stop the run, right, and make sure Slinging Sammy has to sling the rock tonight.
So here we go, first 10. Hand off to JoJo Moore, cut to the outside. Ooh, brought down.
And I think watching that with the run, if he would have just stuck to his blocking on the inside, he would have had a lane, but he tried to cut it outside, and now that's going to be the first negative play for Perkins all night.
Yep, good tackle by Max Swihart there. I tell you, these running backs, so for Perkins, they hit top speed quick.
They do. And again, they have JoJo Moore. They have
Braxton Martin.
They have Braxton Martin. They have Levi Jackson. They're just going to keep bringing bodies at you. And that's tough, especially when you have a lot of guys from Napoleon going both ways.
So here we go, 2nd and 11. Swinehart looking, rolling, dump off pass. He gets about 4 yards on the play.
Smart decision there by Schweinfurth to check it down. They ran a mesh concept, and the mesh just either Schweinfurth, he just didn't like it, because he was going to have the inside guy coming open, but instead he decided to check it down, was able to at least pick up 5 yards and put yourself in a third medium situation. But if you're Napoleon now, this is where you got to get off the field. You got to make sure your offense gets back out there.
3rd and 7.
Huge
big
third
stop
down
for Napoleon, if they can come up with it. For Perkins, they haven't even had to use Blake Parker yet, so I want to see him get involved too. They got pressure. He's going to get the first down.
Had to rally and tackle there and didn't. So right there, Napoleon showed pressure, brought pressure, got to Schweinfurth, but just a lot. The pocket, as the pocket was collapsing, the hole up the middle opened up. Schweinfurth took advantage, runs for 9 yards in the first down there. And right there for Napoleon, that was exactly what Coach Swery said this week, is that's going to be the obstacles that's going to avoid us winning this football game, is not getting off the field on 3rd and 4th down.
Here we go with a handoff. Right side. He's busting through. That's going to be good
flag
for
down.
First down. Yep, there is a flag.
I think this one's going to come back for holding.
That was Braxton Martin. So it's the 3rd different running back we've seen.
Because watching the play there as it was developing, you could definitely see the hole open up because of a grab there. So I wonder if they'll call it.
Yep, holding offense.
Number 53, so Carter Koch on it.
So that's going to negate about a 17-yard run.
And right there, that's the break that this Napoleon defense needs. You've now put Perkins in a 1st and long situation, 1st and 20 situation here. You have to force them to punt this football here. Because again, the way your offense rolls, you cannot afford to be behind 2 scores, no matter how early the game is.
So we'll see what Schweinfurth can do here. Shotgun. He drops back. He's looking. He's scrambling into the outside. He's rolling right.
Coverage was good.
He gets a pass. Oh, almost picked off.
Yeah, Parker fell there and just missed the interception there. I didn't catch the number, Matt.
Tucker Shepard.
He almost had the interception. So right there, I mean, those are plays that Napoleon needs to make.
Yep.
And man, with the way Schweinfurth has played all season, to throw that ball in danger like that, I'm very surprised there. Because again, he's a very disciplined quarterback.
Yep, and he's a senior, so he's been there, done that. So 2nd down and 20 from the 45. Handoff, going up the middle, brought down right away.
And that's a big play in the backfield by Corona there.
Yep, that was Levi Jackson on the carry, and Swihart took him down right away. Tell you, we're saying the name Max Swihart quite a bit today. So,
but also their other middle linebacker, Ignacio Corona, was in on there too. So good. I mean, getting those linebackers in the backfield is exactly what Napoleon needs. So now it's 3rd and 19. They have got to get off the field here.
And this is where having a senior quarterback who's been in state championship game, he's been down this road. 3rd and 19 is huge for most teams, but for this kid, I think it's not going to rattle him. He's going to be ready. Drop
Cover
back,
4.
dumps it off over the middle. Blake Parker, it's going to be close. Gonna be close.
I wonder where they're going to spot this.
I think he has it, but
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's going to. Oh,
yep,
no, they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him.
And man, Napoleon, that was just a simple, shallow crosser across the field there by Parker. He picked it was about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage because they ran a very big air raid concept with the shallow, and they actually had a dig running behind it. I've seen it, an in route. And I mean, to allow him to pick up 19 yards after the catch there, they got to rally and tackle.
Snap, handoff, Jackson going left side. Brought down the 29-yard line.
And not making those. I'm going back to that third down because on that third down, Matt, I mean, to not get off the field there, that's such a backbreaker for your defense. And now you got to just.
Yep, 2 great stops. And then with the penalty, too, and then you give up 19 yards.
Yeah. And right now, Perkins has a down defender. And this, I mean, you hate to see a player get hurt, but this is kind of a little timeout Napoleon, I think, needs to kind of recollect themselves. We're going to check on the injured player, and we'll take a quick commercial break.
BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Did walk off. That's good.
And we're back in Napoleon. Perkins 7, Napoleon 0. Levi Jackson was a player down. He walked off the field, so we're hoping everything's okay with him. So it's 2nd down and 6, ball on the 31. Perkins going from left to right.
And right now I see Parker and for Napoleon, Paul Saucer on a one-on-one matchup here.
Handoff going up the middle.
JoJo Moore on the carry.
That was JoJo Moore with about a 5-yard carry.
But yeah, like I said, they've been kind of putting Parker on an island, and I'm not sure that's exactly the right call here in this situation. But again, I said it on the very first play of the game. I'm going to say it again. The chippiness in the trenches right now is definitely going to get ahead of ourselves here. If they don't watch
3rd one, handoff. He's going up the middle. He's going to have 1st down. He's going to be brought down about a 3-4 yard gain.
3rd and 1, picked up 4. I mean, that's just good football right there.
So that's going to make it 1st and 10 from the 23. 1:30 to go, first quarter. 7-0 Perkins. And this has really been all Perkins so far.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now Napoleon's had 2 3-and-outs on offense. I mean, it's not. I mean, this is the start that Napoleon didn't need. But again, as I talked in the opener, I mean, this could be the buy-it effect right now.
So here we go. Takes the snap. He's looking.
Parker's
he's going in zone. He's
open.
got Parker. He caught it, but
is he in bounds?
Touchdown. They're going to give him a touchdown. I couldn't tell if his feet were down, but it was a heck of a catch.
Both of the Napoleon defenders definitely thought that there was an incomplete pass there. But, I mean, to be honest with you, there's a flag down. I wonder what this could be. But on there, Schweinfurth, I'll tell you what, he definitely took a good rip there to Parker because he was wide open off the rip. And, again, found that hole in between the safeties in that cover, too. Let's see what the penalty is real quick.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Sandusky Perkins, number 56. The touchdown pass. The penalty will be given on the kickoff.
Yeah, that's right there. That this unsportsmanlike is definitely going back to, again, the chippiness we've seen already. And so now you already see the first penalty there by Perkins there on number 56, Christian James Smith.
Yeah, silly penalty.
Yeah.
You score a touchdown, keep your composure.
And I think that's exactly why they called the penalty. Muddle huddle again here.
But nonetheless, they scored the touchdown. So now it's 13-0.
And that touchdown, once again, brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Extra point. Parker on the hold. Kicks up. Kicks good. I'm pretty sure that kick would have been good from 30.
Oh, yeah.
35.
But I tell you what, Napoleon got in there fast in the block situation. So hopefully don't need that at any point in time.
So 14-0. Perkins over Napoleon. Minute 9 to go. Napoleon's got to pull together quick. Other games around the area, Columbus Grove is up 7-0. Liberty Center is up 14-0. LCC, your neck of the woods, 14-7 over Eden. Archibald's up 10-0. So
Cary and Margaretta 7-7.
Yep. Cary, team we saw last week with an incredible running game.
Archibald's up 10-0.
Yep, a lot of football going on, like a lot of really good teams, and we're down to the final 8 in each region. So
the football is only going to get better from here on out.
Even Marion Local, like we were talking, they don't have a clean run this year. It's going to be a rough road for everybody. So.
Exactly.
So here we go, getting ready to kick off, minute 9.
And as much as I don't like the 12 teams because I really don't like the bye, I mean, again, you're getting the better teams in the playoffs and making sure they're playing good football.
Sargan takes it at the 15. Cut around. He got up the middle. He got to the 34-yard line.
And it's good to try to – because, I mean, the past 2 kickoffs have been in the end zone, and I wish high school would change that rule. Every other level, I mean, touchbacks are at the 30, 35-yard line, and you got to play at the 20. I mean, you're already putting your offense at a disadvantage. But right now, I mean, having that penalty be on the touchdown really allows that now getting a little bit better field position. And if you're Coach Swery, you got to put some on Parsons here to try to open this game up and get back in this game.
So this will be Napoleon's best starting position of the night. First and 10 at the 34, minute 2 to go in the quarter. Parsons takes snap, handoff. Couldn't see if that was Grohl or Eggers, but he's going nowhere.
And there's just nowhere to run. That was Eggers on the carry, and there was just nowhere for him to go. I mean that front 7 for Perkins right now. They run a 4-2-5, and they have the star linebacker that moves depending on strength, and they like to move him all over the place. Levi Jackson, he is back out on the football field, and I mean there's just nowhere to run for Napoleon. Again, Parsons has got to find a way to open this game up.
Second down 8, 28 seconds to go. Pitch back to Grohl. Grohl's trying to get to the outside. He's got to the 35, 40, and they pushed him out at the 44-yard line. 19 seconds to go.
And that was the best play for Napoleon all night. Just a simple toss play to Grohl, and he was able to get the edge there. But you can't rely on toss sweeps in order to get back into this football game because, again, even the first couple times we've seen Napoleon run the sweep, Perkins has been able to keep contained. They've been able to stretch that field out and really push Napoleon to the boundary and not get that edge. So, I mean, again, got to mix it up.
So first and 10 from the 43, 14-0 Perkins. Parsons, pitch back to Eggers. Eggers trying to get the outside, cuts one, can't get any more. Brought down at the 46, so gain of 3.
And there's another toss sweep where we are not getting upfield. No, as a Napoleon running back, we are not getting upfield fast enough. We need to be able to be running north and south and stop the east and west run.
Yep, that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with Perkins 14, Napoleon 0. So we come back, it'll be Napoleon's ball to start the second quarter. You're listening to NWO Sports.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement to protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back here at Bruckenheimer Stadium. Start the third quarter. It's 14-0, 12 minutes. Parsons rolling. He's looking downfield. Interception.
Couldn't do that. That's the worst thing
right
you could have
to a
done.
Perkins player.
Man. I mean, and don't get me wrong there. I mean, he had Tucker Shepard open. He did. He just didn't get the ball he didn't get the ball out in the air enough. He just underthrew it there, and interception by Perkins there.
Yeah, it was Bryce Davey on the interception. But that was another player, and we've seen this a lot this year with the quarterback. The footwork he threw off his left foot as he was running.
And you're never going to be able to get power there. I mean, if you're not being able to set your feet to throw the football, you're not going to have the power that you're going to need. And he had the time to do that.
So there we go. Perkins going to take over now. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Stacks on both sides here.
Yep, 2 receivers up top.
So I can see a screen or a fake screen and a throw deep. Nope, they're going to motion to the backfield.
Yep. Fakes the handoff. He's
going
going
to
go deep.
This could be the game.
He's got his guy.
He got
it. He caught it. What a catch.
That was a great catch by Blake Parker.
Blake Parker, what an outstanding.
Because he was getting smothered. Yeah, he was getting smothered defensively, and that ball should have been, on the turf here, but he made a catch, and now Perkins set up again in the red zone.
Yeah, Blake Parker had 2 guys draped all over him, throws a little underthrown. He reaches back and as he's falling, catches that ball. And that was a play where the senior quarterback, the senior receiver, he just trusted his guy.
Mm-hmm. Officials timeout here. So while they're taking the timeout, a couple first quarter stats for you real quick. Total yardage already stands out because Perkins going into the quarter already had 144 to Napoleon's 25. And the Grohl 3 carries 11 yards. Eggers 4 for 10. Not going to cut it.
Here we go. First snap, the 18. Handoff going left side. He's going to get brought down right away. Couldn't tell if that was
JoJo Moore, number 18.
Was that Joe K?
Yep.
Yeah, that time we didn't see the explosiveness right away from the running back.
And so going in, but one more quick stat go from the last quarter. Schweinfurth's already 5 of 6 for 86 yards and a touchdown on one touchdown because the other one was Parker actually carried. He has 2 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown already tonight.
Yeah, this offense is impressive so far. So 2nd and 9 from the 17, 10:50 to go, 14-0.
Oh yeah, man. I think
handoff JoJo Moore cuts right, broke 1 tackle, brought down at the 9-yard line.
This Perkins offense is probably one of the best we've seen all year.
Oh, easily. Especially, they were rolling without getting Blake Parker into the game, and now he's got 2 catches, a huge 19-yard first down, and then 35, 40-yard reception he just had.
And that was a heck of a throw, too. I mean, it had some air to it.
So here we go, 3rd down and 2.
Big 3rd down here.
Yep, Napoleon has to step up.
And at least force a field goal attempt.
This is where you need Corona or one of your leaders to step up and make a huge play.
Or even big number 72 in the middle there. Troy Barton, he's 305 pounds going up against the UNLV product Sanchez here. He's going to have to step up and start making a play here.
Yep. So timeout Perkins.
And with that timeout, we'll go ahead and take a timeout too, Matt.
Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Perkins 14, Wildcats 0 here in Napoleon. 3rd down and 2 on the 11-yard line. Huge defensive stop is needed for Napoleon here. They do not want to go down 21-0. Take snap, handoff. He's going to go up the middle. It looks like he's going to make it.
Tap on the play by number 72, Troy.
And that's just the physicality of that Perkins offensive line here, moving those Napoleon bodies there.
First down.
That was like you said, the offensive line. They just moved the defensive line 2 yards, and running back just followed them. So it's going to be 1st and 8 from the 8-yard line. Schweinfurth, shotgun, has JoJo Moore behind him. Looking over to coach, looking for the call.
Just trying to slow it down a little bit, kind of take some time off the clock. You're in control of this game.
Snap. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, right back to Schweinfurth. He got lucky on that one.
And right there, man, you see number 72 again there. Barton, he had the ball in his hands and he just couldn't hold it up. And you could see after the play the despair. But I'll tell you what, again, that's a plays Perkins doesn't make. I mean, they don't put the ball on the turf. They don't make turnovers like that. So that's where Napoleon has got to capitalize on situations like that. And right now, if they're not going to capitalize, I mean, the hole's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper.
So that puts him in the second 12, 8:45 to go. Perkins over Napoleon, 14-0. 12 yards for another touchdown. Quick pass out to Blake Parker. Got her on one. Going nowhere.
And for Napoleon, way to rally and tackle, because as soon as Parker caught that, I thought for sure he had one-on-one out there. Yeah. And wait for Napoleon to rally there, because if not, that would have easily been a touchdown. Again, just because of the fact that he's on a one-on-one island almost. And very interesting, Coach Swery putting Parker on an island as much as he has.
So it's going to make it 3rd and 6. Ball on the 6. 8 minutes to go. Second quarter. Schweinfurth looking for the play. Shotgun, 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. But the 1 up top is Blake Parker. And he throws it up top. Incomplete.
And for Napoleon right there, way to get off the field for 3rd down here and force this 4th down. So big question here. Are they going to make the field goal attempt here? Because, man, they got a kicker. Or are they going to try to go for this? But it looks like the field goal team's coming on.
Yep, that was a nice play by Cole Sarrigan. He's the one that's been out there in the island with Parker. So
yeah, wait for the Napoleon defense to step up in the high red area there and make the stop here and force this field goal attempt.
Now we got a Grant Parker on the team, too. I don't know if that's a brother. We haven't seen him on the field yet, though. Kick is up. It is good. So 17-0. Perkins over Napoleon. 7:41 to go in the quarter. So we're going to take commercial. We will be back with the kickoff right after this.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the
girl trying to get around to the outside, going to be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the gain is 7. Solid first play. Gain 6. 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 26, 7:22 to go. Parsons gets the play from the coach.
And really taking their time here, down 17-0, in the second quarter. I mean, there needs to be that sense of urgency, and you haven't really seen that sense of urgency out of the Napoleon offense yet.
Hand off Eggers. Gain of a couple on the plays. Going to make it a manageable third and 2.
Brings up third down.
Nope. Yep, 3rd and 2. Ball to 28.
So right now, I mean, 3rd and 2. I mean, at least the playbook's open here for you. So now, if you're Napoleon, I mean, this is a must-have first down here. And I mean, this is almost 4-down territory, even backed up as deep as you are.
Yep, everybody's
Perkins in a 5-man here. They tried to knock him off sides here, couldn't do it. And so now Napoleon's going to take a quick timeout.
Yep, so timeout, Napoleon. We're going to take one with them. Be right back.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we go with 3rd down and 2. Napoleon with the ball, going from left to right.
You have to jam this up the middle here.
Hand off, going up the middle. He's going to get the first down.
But it was closer than what it looked like originally, man.
Needed 2, got 2.5, 3.
Oh, for sure. Because now Sandusky Perkins has actually moved to a 5-2 on defense. And so they've made the adjustment. So what is the Napoleon offense going to do? They've brought more guys into the box to stop Grohl and Eggers. So now the pressure on Kelby Parsons has immensely increased.
And they're not even acting like they're going to throw.
No.
So 1st and 10, ball on 31. Handoff. Grohl going.
Hayden Grohl on the carry.
Went off tackle. He gained
Tackle by number
4 on the play.
But good thing there in that situation. I mean, that off tackle belly play there, able to get good yardage in that situation.
It's going to make it 2nd down and 7, ball on the 34. Clock's ticking, 5:35 to go. Second quarter, 17-0 Perkins. Remember, Perkins fresh off the state championship game last year.
State runner-up, lost 1 point to Nahatan Indian Village.
Yep, handoff.
Fumble.
And it's a fumble. And
Perkins got it. He's still running.
Perkins.
Number 2,
Recovered by number 2.
Braxton Martin, the linebacker there on the fumble recovery. And they're already they're set up nicely. Perkins in the red zone here. And man, already we're in the late stages of this second quarter with 5:14 left to go before half. And I hate to say it, Matt, but the lights are getting dimmer for the Napoleon Wildcats.
Yep, real fast. They haven't been able to open anything up.
But at the same time, Matt, they haven't even tried to open it up.
No, they haven't tried.
Which is going against everything that Coach Swery said all week.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 27.
Man, if there's ever a situation where you got to hold your team defense here into a field goal attempt, now would be the time.
I would bet the farm this ball is going to the end zone. It's going to Parker.
For sure.
Right now.
I mean, I would try to go for the death.
And I'm wrong. They hand off. Going left side, he's going to be brought down at the 35.
But again, just run the ball and
25.
And eventually, I mean, I'm thinking like at what point is Coach Santoro going to go ahead and try to take the death shot here and really put this game out of reach?
Yeah, it just felt like the momentum, everything going the way Parker's been bringing balls in, that they're going to go to him right away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2nd down and 8.
And you see right now, Perkins is in a bunch set here with with their receivers here, Wadsworth and Smith and Parker. And you got to think Parker is like, here we go on a
Swing
swing.
out to Parker. Got around one. Going to be brought down. Looks like Eggers on the tackle at the 20.
And those are those plays that Perkins wants to set up right there. Because what's going to happen, Matt, is as you keep running those little screen plays to Parker like that in the bunch set, well, one of those wide receivers is going to fake their block and go deep. And there's going to be nobody to stop him, by the way. Napoleon has been playing aggressively in pass coverage tonight.
3rd and 3. See if Napoleon can step up and get a stop here, force him to kick a field goal.
And watching it across the board, it looks like Napoleon has moved to a cover 1 situation here. So they're trying to man up these Perkins wide receivers now.
It's going to be a handoff straight up the middle. It's going to be a first down to the 11-yard line.
But the burst of speed, and when he took that handoff, man, he's picking up 5 yards before he's even getting to a Napoleon defender.
Yeah, that Levi Jackson and JoJo Moore, it seems like as soon as they get the ball, they're almost at top speed right away. So.
For sure, man.
So first down and 10 from the 12. 3:30 to go. 17-0 Perkins.
And now they're in a 2x2 stack set again. So again, good screen and go situation.
Handoff up the middle, going for about 2 on the play.
And Braxton took a hit there at the end. So, I mean, that's that physicality that, man, if you could knock a ball loose and try to get some momentum back on your side here, if you're Napoleon, that's what you need here.
Yep, so 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 8-yard line, 2:53, 2:52.
And if you're Perkins, I mean, you have a commanding 17-0 lead. You've done nothing really wrong all game. There's no reason why you don't milk this for all you're worth here on the play clock.
Yep, just get through this, get in the halftime. Nice lead. It's going to be a handoff. Going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. Braxton Martin.
And right now, you're looking at 3rd down and goal from the 3 here. Or can they still pick up a first, Matt? I can't see the other chain. Yes, he can still pick up the first here. So, I mean, this 3rd and 2 here, I mean, it's really 3rd and 4. And for Napoleon, I mean, it's a big 3rd down here. Looks like tush push.
Schweinfurth's going to try to get it himself.
And I think
he's going to get it.
Oh, it's close there. There was a massive humanity there. Wonder if they're going to give him the spot.
Yeah, I think so. Looking at where the refs stand, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a first. Oh, it's close.
No, they're not going to give it. I mean, it's 4th down. I can't believe they're not even going to measure this either. Because, I mean, looking from where granted, I know we're high up, Matt, but, man.
They need to get just inside the 3. The ball's been placed.
It looks like this
outside. 4th and 1.
This is like 4th and 3 inches.
Now, you just run this straight up the middle, or do you do something cute? Throw this ball.
The way you've been running the football, just hand the ball off and get your first down here.
Timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. It's going to be 4th and 1 when we come back.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back in Napoleon, clock's winding down. Minute 17 on the clock. 4th down and 1. 3 yards to go for a touchdown. 1 yard to go for a first down.
For Napoleon, you're already down 17-0. This is your playoff game here. You're fighting here not only for these 3 inches to try to get the ball back, but I mean, in this situation and the way your offense has been stagnant all night and played as flat as they have, which I did warn about in the beginning that they could. I mean, just again, because of the bye, I mean, a week off of getting hit and your body going through that is tough to handle. And so, again, I mean, you're fighting not only, again, for these inches here. You're fighting for your season.
So here it is, shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. 4th and 1. Handoff, jumped up the middle, first down.
And he leaped over there for the first down. So again, that should have been, Matt, that's a penalty. He leaped. He did not dive over the pile. He leaped. That should have been a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, but the refs giving it to him for a first down.
Yep.
And Coach Swery, I mean, he's down there looking at the ref saying that same exact thing. I can see him mad because, again, that was not
No, it wasn't a dive.
It was a leap, but a very athletic leap.
Handoff, touchdown, Perkins.
And there's another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
I think that was Braxton Martin that time. Yep, Braxton Martin.
So here we go now. Perkins put up another one, 23-0 with the extra point pending with 49 seconds to go before the half.
Yeah, and the way Napoleon's played, when they kick off, I expect them to run it once and let the clock run out.
And that sounds about like a Napoleon drive right there.
Yeah.
But again, at least you haven't tried to push the ball downfield at all this entire game. You at least got to make an effort to throw a vertical pass.
Snap, kicks up, kicks good. 24-0. Perkins Pirates over the Napoleon Wildcats. 49 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's been all Perkins so far. We'll be right back.
Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we go, 49 seconds to go in the second quarter. We're looking for some magic from Paul Saucer or Cole Sarrigan here on this kickoff. However, they haven't been getting a chance yet. Oh, they're going to get a chance to return this one. Cole Sarrigan from the 7. He's to the 15. He's trying to cut back outside to the 20. Dove for a couple more, maybe to the 27-yard line.
And now 42.3 seconds left. You got the ball at about the 27 here. You got to at least, again, you have to make an effort to at least try to vertically pass the ball downfield. Because if you're not going to, again, I mean, Perkins could get this ball back and score and put you on a running clock to start the second half if you don't watch it.
So 42.3 seconds to go in the second quarter. 24-0, Perkins over Napoleon. 1st and 10 at the 25. Parsons takes a snap. He's rolling. He's throwing. He's got his man Saucer.
And right there, I mean, a nice out route for 9 yards. Got to the sidelines, got out of bounds. So now 2nd and 1, 36 seconds left.
Yep, 9-yard gain.
I mean, that right there is big. I mean, where was that in the first quarter? That's what they needed to start the game with and really, again, put Perkins on their heels. But now you're in a situation where you're going to have to throw the ball. And, I mean, Parsons, again, is going to have to step up to even try to put some points on the board here.
So here we go, 2nd and 1 from the 34. Shotgun, he's back to pass. Got plenty of time. Thrown out the.
And that's not going to do it. A check down the goal in this situation is not going to do it.
Yep, you complete one pass for 9 yards. Your second pass, you throw it 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And so now you have to take a timeout now with 29 seconds left, and you still haven't got the first down. It's 3rd and 1, 29 seconds left. And you have to find a way now to not only get this yard, but get a first down here is going to be monumental with the way Napoleon has been playing on offense. And I hate to talk in such, absolutes, I feel like. But, I mean, that's the way this game has been going.
Well, it's a season on the line, so it's There is no next week. It's right now, and
And that first quarter, Matt, I don't think Napoleon played with that sense of urgency that, man, it's do or die tonight.
Yeah, nothing has clicked yet. Nothing's looked good. The run game hasn't got going. They haven't established anything in the pass.
But again, I wonder, is this because of the bye? Because we've seen the Napoleon offense rolling all year long.
Yep.
And again, in this situation, the bye is definitely a situation.
3rd and 1. Thrown out to the side. Sergen with the catch. He's going to get out of bounds at the 42, so first down.
Okay, you got the first down. You got 23 seconds left. You got 1 timeout still. You still have time to try to get this ball into the end zone. But again, 9-yard out routes aren't going to cut it. You have got to throw the ball vertically.
Yeah, they got to do something to get some chunk yardage. 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. But I really haven't seen Parsons look downfield yet.
No. So, I mean, I wonder if it's just, that's the play calling, or, I mean, there's a trust situation as well.
Here we go. Parsons rolling left. Once again, quick pass to the side. Sergen catches it, goes out to 34.
18.2 seconds left, and you haven't reached midfield yet.
Yep, sir. They keep doing, 4, 5, 7-yard passes. They got to get something where they get 20, 30 yards.
I mean, as an air raid guy myself, I mean, I'm a big believer in dinking and dunking down the field. But again, eventually, when are you going to go for the slam dunk?
Yeah, you got 55 yards to go.
And I think in the last game we did, I don't even think they attempted a deep pass then against Southview.
2nd 6, Parsons rolling. He's going to throw. He's got a reception over the middle. Saucer at the 44-yard line.
And that was a big 12-yard gain there. 11.2 seconds left, and Napoleon forced to take their last time out of the half here.
The 3rd and final timeout of the 4th.
So they're going to take their final timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll see if Napoleon can try to punch this in with 11 seconds to go on the clock.
DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back here in Napoleon, 11.2 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Well, that part doesn't really matter because you have 44 yards to go.
So you're looking at about 2 plays probably.
Yep.
So with 11 seconds left, I mean, they've only been doing rollout sprints. They have got to line up, have Parsons do 3 5-step drop, and find a way to push the ball vertically to give yourself a shot at the end zone with a couple seconds left to go in the half.
Yeah, they've got to throw this 20, 30 yards.
And
it's another throw to the sideline. Picked off.
And that's probably going to be
50,
6. He's
40,
got Parsons to beat.
30.
Can Parsons get there? Grohl got there and makes the play.
With no time left in the clock, Grohl saves a touchdown that would have put this game away.
For sure, because that would have put a running clock to start the second half.
And they get the ball.
And they get the ball. So now you're down 24 going into half. You have a chance to regroup, but, man, Coach Sweary's going to have to make a lot of adjustments. And to be honest with you, he's going to have to make a lot of adjustments in this case just to put points on the board, man. I hate to say that, but that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, so we're going to go to halftime with the score 24-0. Perkins over Napoleon. We will be back.
And we'll have stats, second half or first half scores from around the area, and hopefully a little bit more. So we'll see you here in a little bit.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement. and protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work for reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at matandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, they're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC, Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Alyssa Stockman, CHFC, Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments. From saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Alyssa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work for reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitz & Rider HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitz & Rider has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz & Rider HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandriderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back here in Napoleon, 24-0 at the half. We just had the battle of the bands there. Napoleon and Perkins. Perkins has a pretty good history of a band.
Yeah, that's what you were. And both bands sounded awesome.
Yep, both of them sound really good. So before we get to area scores and stats, real quick, just want to go over. Last week was Division 4 cross country state championship. And Northwest Ohio was represented really well. First place, the champions in cross-country Division 4 was Crestview, which we covered this year in football. Second place was Columbus Grove, which is really impressive because their football team's really impressive.
Oh, yeah, they toilet papered the entire downtown, Matt.
Yep, and then fourth place was Tenora. So pretty awesome. And then in the top 25 in that race, Liberty Center, Mason Lake was seventh place. Caden Squilante and Holden Hartzog at Columbus Grove, they were 11th and 21st. Fayette, Ethan Lee with 12th place. Crestview, there's more than just Braxton Leith in Crestview. Lincoln Smith and Derek Young came in 17th and 25th. Tenora's Logan Coy came in 19th. And then the girls' race, Liberty Center's Colby Strayer came in 16th. And the Liberty Center girls came in third place. Then in boys Division 3, Perkins, Joel Schmelzer came in third place. And then Wasion's Ella Rhodes came in third. Brian Nicolette Stickney, 17th place. And Napoleon girls team, the team came in 15th. So pretty awesome there. And then also Division 6, Paige Gamby of Tenora and Aiden Chrisman of Patrick Henry were named first team All-State in volleyball. Tatum Krebs of Tenora was named second team All-State. Aubrey Hammer of Fairview was honorable mention. In Division 7, teammates Carmen Bowe and Denasia Danzy were both first team All-State in volleyball, with Hilltop's Bryn Rodriguez getting second team honors, and Naomi Richer of Pettisville was honorable mention. So I did not get golf. I should have got golf. But pretty good representation Northwest Ohio there, especially in cross country. 3 of the top 4 teams in the state came from right here in Northwest Ohio. So that's pretty awesome. Coach, you got stats?
Yeah, I got the first half stats here. So far, again, the score, Perkins 24, Napoleon nothing. First downs, Perkins 12 first downs compared to Napoleon's 4. Running the football, Napoleon's strength, Perkins is outgaining them rushing the football right now, 86-36. Passing wise, we got Perkins clocked in at 156 yards passing and Napoleon with 35. Because currently, Slinging Sammy Schweinfurth currently is 8 of 10 for 156 and a touchdown. His longest was that 59-yard strike near the end of the half there to Blake Parker. So total offense right now, Perkins 242 total yards, Napoleon 71. So definitely came out and did not execute the way they wanted to. Perkins did have 1 fumble, but they did recover it. Napoleon had the fumble and Perkins recovered. My bad. Sorry about that. And they've also had 2 interceptions so far. Napoleon has punted the ball twice, And on top of that, Perkins has the only 2 penalties of the night, actually, for 25 yards. They had a holding and a personal foul on a touchdown. So on third downs right now, which was a point of emphasis for Coach Swery, Perkins is actually 5 of 7 and 1 for 1 on fourth down, where Napoleon is 2 of 4 on third down. So then individually then for Perkins, that 3-headed monster of Jackson, Moore, and Martin. So far, Jackson 6 carries, 40 yards and a touchdown, a 19-yard carry. Moore 8 carries, 30 yards. And Braxton Martin 4 carries for 11 yards and a 4-yard touchdown, 1-yard touchdown. I'm sorry. Like I said, Slinging Sammy, he is currently 8 of 10 for 156 and a touchdown. Receiving wise, his main target, Blake Parker, has 5 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown. Wadsworth has a catch for 29 yards. Smith, 1 catch, 11 yards. And Moore has 1 catch for 4 yards. On the other side for Napoleon, running the ball, Hunter Grohl, 6 carries, 23 yards. And Eggers, 6 carries, 13 yards. Passing, actually, Kelby Parsons right now is 6 of 8. Hasn't actually thrown an incompletion because his 2 incompletions right now are 2 INTs by Perkins for 35 yards. And then receiving wise, Saucer, 3 catches, 25 yards. Sarragan, 2 for 11. And then Mowry has 2 punts for a 40.5 yard average.
Yep. Kind of one side. And I think even the 4 first downs Napoleon got in the first half, 3 of them were on that last drive.
Yeah. So I mean, this has definitely been a Perkins night.
Yep. Now, area scores, we're going to expand our normal 26 teams that we cover. Liberty Benton is up on Norway, 31-0 at the half. So a lot of people said Liberty Benton had an easy schedule, this and this. Well, they're showing they can play. Wheelersburg, 17-3 over Morgan. The reason we're giving you the Wheelersburg score, if Liberty Center makes the state, that's probably who they're playing.
All right.
Because Wheelersburg is tough. And then Marion Local, just because we all like the 9,000 game win streak they're on, they're up 35-6 at the half. Big games in the area. Fairview, Paulding, 7-7 at the half. Columbus Grove, 21-0 at the half. A game that we covered last week, Cary and Patrick Henry. Cary, the number 9 seed, is up on Margaretta, 21-7 at the half. Coach.
Not surprising watching that Cary offense last week, that Maryland eye and that physicality of Cary's offensive line. I mean, again, I wonder if, that bye,
yep.
I wonder if that's hurting Margaretta even now at this point.
Yep, so 21-7 there. Liberty Center, I don't think the bye affected them, Coach. No. 35-6 at the half. Of course, your score here is 24-0. Trotwood, 43. Lima Senior, 6. Lima Central Catholic, 35. Eden, 7. Archbold, 30. Seneca East, 6. And I think that does it for the area.
And I got some more because I looked them up.
Say, Coach, what else? Coaches around the Lima area. So
I got St. Henry up 14-7 on New Bremen. I got Wayne is up 14-3 on Findlay. Coldwater's up 28-0 on St. Bernard Elmwood Place. Bass up 7-0 on Bellevue. The Buckeye Bucks are up 19-0 on St. Mary's. Lipsick is up 14-7 on Sycamore Mohawk. Wapak and Shawnee 20-10 Wapak. Fort Recovery 25-6 over Eastern. And that's going to do it for right now because we are heading to the second half kickoff.
So as we said in the opening, Perkins. Slipped my mind, getting old. Perkins one toss the first, so they will be getting the kickoff in the second half.
And if you're Napoleon, I mean, do you think about maybe a surprise onside kick to start the second half to maybe try to find a way to build some momentum and maybe try to cut into this 24-0 deficit?
I'll tell you what, the way that Perkins' return is set up, that's not a bad idea.
I think they're already thinking they're going to onside kick too, and they just squibbed it.
Yep. Oh, ends up being good. It's going to go
into the end zone.
Just barely. That was almost the greatest kickoff I've ever seen in my life.
It stopped at the 1 and looked like it wasn't going to roll into the end zone, but it just narrowly rolled in for a touchback. So now Perkins with their worst field possession actually of the night here at the 20. And so now looking at this, if you're Napoleon, you have got to get a stop to not only try to attempt to put some points on the board and get back in this game, but also to stop Perkins from putting a running clock on you here to start the half.
Yeah, the way Perkins played in the first half, all I need to do is say it's 1st and 80 because within 4 plays they'll get there. But we love Coach Swery. We love what he can do. So let's see what kind of adjustments he made. Handoff, going up the middle. Going to bring him down right away.
Good stop already in the backfield there for Napoleon. I mean, right there, number 80, Maynard was in on that play. And so was their X factor on defense, Lucas Gerke.
So it's going to make it 2nd down and 9 from the 21. 11:30 go, 24-0. Perkins over Napoleon.
Hey, I forgot to add. Did you say the Paulding Fairview score, or was I just not paying attention?
7-7.
7-7, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, I think everybody's expecting a lot more high-scoring game. Here we go, shotgun. Schweinfurth, he's looking. He's going to roll out.
And
he's rolling to his
covered.
left. He just smartly throws it out of bounds.
And that's that senior leadership, that senior quarterback that has played in this offense for a couple of years now. Nothing was there. Napoleon had great coverage across the board, and he just managed to get it out of bounds before the pressure got to him.
Yeah, if you kind of just drew up what you want your quarterback to be going to the playoffs, I think it's going to be Schweinfurth, 6'3", like 210 or something, and just smart quarterback, good arm.
6'3", it says 185, but he looks like he's a big 185.
Yeah. So that makes it 3rd down and 9 from the 21. Big stop in Napoleon. That, Coach, you talked about stepping up on 3rd downs. This has to be one that you step up on. It's a quick pass to the side. Got it.
Rally and tackle.
Wrapped up right away. Big tackle. That's number 12.
And puts him in a 4th down situation. And so for the first time tonight, Napoleon has made a stop on defense and is forcing the Perkins Pirates here to punt.
Yep, that's Tristan Fellows. He's a senior. So he knows. So Perkins punter is going to get some action tonight.
It's good getting everybody involved.
Yep, I'd love to see Napoleon get the ball, go down and score here. Let's inch this back and make this a game again. So we know they can do it.
But again, down 24-0. I mean, the run game is not going to help.
It's a good punt. Sarah can catch it at the 30, 35. Spins around, brought down at the 38-yard line.
Because like I'm saying, Matt, I mean, I understand Napoleon. Your calling card is you running the football. But you're down 24-0. And, this is the situations where if you're a heavy run offense, when you get behind by as much as they are now, it gets a lot harder to just move the ball. Because, again, as I've talked all game, Kelby Parsons has got to start taking command of the passing game here.
But one thing, too, you can't rely on those swing passes, those sideline passes.
No, at some point, they have to try to take a shot because they have not tried to take a shot all game.
Shotgun, Parsons rolling to the right. It's going to be a run. He's got to the 40, to the 45, and out of bounds. Good design run.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good – and that's where now Napoleon is able to play 11-on-11 football by bringing in the legs of Parsons here and a little bit more creative. They got the edge a little bit and was able to pick up a good 5 yards here.
Yep, that's going to bring up 2nd 4 from the 45, 10:20 to go. Still a 24-0 ball game. So let's see what we can do here. We got one receiver up top, one down low, shotgun. It's going to be Parsons on the keeper again, trying to run up the middle, nowhere to go. Tried to run a little off guard, but nothing was there.
Perkins had that stuff. It's a
flag on the play.
No, it wasn't a flag. It was the fumble beanie, but they're rolling him down by contact here.
They should make the fumble beanie bright orange.
Well, I think it is bright orange, but I think the ref's beanie is so just worn out that we just couldn't see what color it was.
So it's 3rd and 4 from the 45. Big 3rd down for Napoleon. We got 2 receivers down low. Napoleon's going from left to right.
Quick shift here.
It's going to be a pitch back to Grohl. Grohl gets to the 30, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Nice run, Hayden Grohl.
And so now the Napoleon offense is starting to find a little bit of rhythm now. And again, that was just a simple toss sweep, and we're able to pick up chunk yards. And you just got to wonder, is this Perkins trying to take their foot off the gas a little bit because they know it's a 24-0 ball game? Or is this just Napoleon has finally woke up? Because, again, having that bye last week, that half of football was definitely tough for them to get back into this.
So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Takes a snap. He's in the pile. He's going to get hit. It's going to be a sack.
And he took a hit. Big number 66 there. Evan Stroud.
Yep, that was – Stroud looks like a beast.
Yeah, he does. But again, I mean, you just look at this Perkins team. I mean, they got guys, skilled guys. They got linemen and big linemen, and they have so many athletes and bodies that they're throwing out there. Napoleon right now, and I think a lot of that has brought confusion into this Napoleon team.
Yep, it's going to make it 2nd and 14 from the 39. 8:30 to go. Got 2 receivers up top. Got Grohl in the backfield. Parsons takes snap. He's rolling left. He's going to throw out.
Is that intercepted? No, dropped. That was in and out of the hands there, JoJo Moore.
That was close to being a reception and then a snatch because he about took that ball right out of his hands.
And Parsons, I mean, he's rolling to his left there, so that's tough. You know, get your shoulders square and make sure your shoulders are going to the throw, or else we see that off-time throw like we did there. And honestly, there I could tell already that they were going to have a rollout pass because Parsons was so, I don't know, I guess like awkward under center in that situation. He was definitely pointing towards throwing the ball.
So 3rd and 14, Saragin in motion. Girl in the backfield. Parsons has time. He's looking. Over the middle, wide open. Saucer with the catch. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Going to be short of a first down by a yard and a half.
But I'll tell you what, I mean, that was still a 12-yard pass. And to be honest with you, that was the longest pass we've seen Napoleon throw actually vertically in the air.
Yeah, and Saucer was wide open too. But even still there, you know, he threw off his back foot, didn't have any zip on it. If he could have zipped that in there a little quicker, maybe they get the first down there.
Yeah, have to get those feet set for sure.
4th down and 2, ball at 27. Napoleon knocking on the door.
And this would be huge for not only these fans, but this Napoleon just sidelines in general.
Pitch out to Grohl. Grohl's trying to go left side. He's going to get the first down. Brought down right after, but first down Napoleon.
Nothing like running your bread and butter toss sweep there on 4th down to make sure you get this. Really giving it to your workhorse, Grohl.
Well, when you got a guy in the backfield who's your career, he has the best season in Napoleon history. He's a pretty good guy to lean on.
For sure.
And I will say, if Eggers wasn't hurt at the beginning of the year, it could have very easily been Eggers with the single-season rushing record.
Oh,
both of them were solid.
But it's nice to see that Grohl was able to step out,
Absolutely.
and then make a two-headed monster.
There we go. Pitch out to Eggers this time to the 30.
Too flat.
Yep. Dove ahead, got a little something.
He just kept stretching that east and west here, and he just wasn't really looking to, like, you know, turn up field and get north to south on that, and just managed to pick up 2 yards. But, man, that could have been, you know, a 6-7 yard gain if he gets upfield faster.
And from what we've seen of him the first time we watched him is Grohl and Eggers, especially Eggers, get north and south because these are some big, strong kids.
Mm-hmm. And these, I mean, like I said, we watched them in the Southview game, and I mean, these boys are a lot bigger than them Southview boys.
So here we go, 2nd 9. It's going to be a handoff to Saragin, who's trying to get to the edge. He's going to get there. He's going to get a first down, pushed out at the 7-yard line. Or I'm sorry, 12-yard line.
And good fly motion there and run the jet sweep on that by Saragin. And Way this time to actually get the edge where he didn't the first time they tried that. Picks up a big first down. Now they're getting into the high red area and being in this situation now. I mean, it's really been a clock-chewing drive, however. You got to find the end zone soon to maybe conserve some time because you're down 4 scores.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 12. So this is going to be a handoff to Grohl.
Counter.
Trying to go between the guard and tackle, brought down right away. Got gain of 2.
Napoleon ran a counter, and maybe he ran the wrong way because all he did was run into a bunch of Sandusky Perkins defenders there, and there wasn't much in terms of blocking on that side.
Yep, they gave him 3 on the play, so 2nd down and 7 from the 10. So they can get a first down here.
I can see them in this situation running a sweep to the right. Try to get them off a little bit.
Nope.
Oh, rollout.
Roll out to Sarrigan.
But that does nothing for you, Matt. I mean,
Falls down at the 7.
I mean, you falling down there. I mean, yeah, you pick up 3 yards, but you got to be able to keep your feet as a wide receiver there and pick up 2, 3, 4 extra yards there because he had the space to push into that inside the 5 a little bit if he just keeps his feet. Because actually, that was a good throw by Parsons. It was on time,
Yep.
right to where the spot needed to be, and Sarrigan just lost his feet.
But if you're Napoleon, I think you would take this all game long. It's 3rd and 5, and with the running backs they got, we always say keep the downs manageable. So get yourself 3, 4, 5 right here. Hand off the roll up the middle. Maybe gain a 1 or 2.
And I understand the play call. You just run a nice, lead here, pull the guard up through and try to lead through, pick up as much as you can because you got to go for it on 4th down anyway. So you got 2 downs to pick up this 5 yards. But in this situation, you just couldn't block enough to get a couple more. And now you're putting yourself in a very tough 4th and 5 situation here. So you're looking and you're thinking like Parsons rollout or an Edgar sweep situation here. I can't expect them to run in between the tackles here. Something's going to the edge. And one thing we haven't seen yet, we haven't seen an Edgar screenplay yet either.
So here we go. Shotgun. Oh, no, it wasn't shotgun. He was under center. They called timeout.
But Eggers was the main deep back, and he's not normally that way. So good timeout.
We'll take one with them. It's going to be 4th down and 5 when we come back. 24-0. Perkins.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back in action. 4th down and 5 from the 7.
Are they going to kick this field goal here, Matt? Yes, they're going to try a field goal here. Not bad because you're going to need it anyway, along with 3 touchdowns. So it's good to try to get some points on the board here and stop some of this bleeding.
Did they try to draw him off sides?
They did, yes.
Oh, nope. Here it is.
Good kick.
And he missed it.
Oh, off the post. Doinked it. Man, that's got to be tough. I mean, right there. I mean, that's a tough field goal there by the kicker, Jake Mowry, the 6'3", 185 senior kicker.
Yeah, that was a 23-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't look like it looked like he misstruck it, and it just hit off the post, similar to, Cody Parkey in that 2018 game against the Eagles, the double doink.
Yeah, so a solid drive by Napoleon ends up with no points and the ball at the 20-yard line.
And that was only his 3rd attempt on the season, actually. So now he's 1 for 3 on the season, and he's only made a 31-yarder. So, I mean, it was a makeable field goal. Just like I said, just mishit it a little bit, and it pushed it left.
Handoff, going up the middle. Got to the 30. 1st down, Perkins. I guess, Coach, what I look at there is you kick a field goal, then you're down 3 possessions.
Yeah,
or you go for the touchdown because you're down 3 possessions.
I mean, if you have the kicker, which Napoleon shows that they've had the kicker. I mean, granted, he doesn't have as many kicks, but in this situation, I mean, man, to get points on the board would have been huge because right now, again, I think Coach Swear realized that, man, 5 yards was going to be tough for us to pick up here. And so it's good to at least try to kick. Yep. JoJo Moore is down and injured right now. Looks like looking at a leg situation. Could be a cramp.
Yeah, hopefully it's just cramps.
That's what it looks like they're working on. We talk about it all season, Matt. Got to make sure you take that shot of pickle juice no matter what the weather's going to be because you never know when a cramp's going to pop up. So
Yep.
while they're doing that, is it going to get up? No, we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout.
Go ahead.
ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to All the Action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back here, Napoleon. And JoJo Moore limping off the field. Looks a little stiff. Not sure if it's a cramp, but doesn't look too serious. So hopefully we can see him back on the field before this one's over. 24-0. Perkins over Napoleon.
So happy he got up on his own accord. I'm sure we're going to see JoJo Moore with a carry here in about 2 or 3 plays, I would think. But again, with the way this backfield is for Perkins, I mean, save him up because, right now you're going to have a big matchup next week.
Yeah, and I didn't look to see who they would have if the winner of this game, who they play next week. I'm not sure. So here we go. It's 1st down and 10 from the 30, 24-0.
Yeah, probably Gallion because Gallion's the 2 seed.
He's going up top. He's going
great
big.
Ball.
This is going to be a touchdown. 30, 24. They got him.
Way to rally and tackle for Napoleon because that was a heck of a pass by slinging Sammy Schweinfurt there. And to get that, I mean, that was beautiful air and just everything, just a picture perfect.
If you got a little bit deeper, he could have caught Parker in stride. I tell you what, Parker's a real deal.
He is, yeah, definitely.
I was wondering what other receivers could step up. They haven't needed to.
No. I mean, we've seen a couple catches, on the game so far by, the Wadsworth, Smith, and Moore and JoJo. But I mean, just to be able to have a Blake Parker at your disposal, I mean, that's a great weapon to have if you're Coach Santoro.
The 1st and 10 for 17. It's going to be handoff up the middle. He spun around, tackled at the 10-yard line. That was Braxton Martin.
And as I'm watching all 3 of these running backs, I've noticed that Braxton Martin is like the power guy. Yeah. And then JoJo Moore is the speed guy. And then
Levi Jackson.
And then they bring in Levi Jackson, and he's actually more like a hybrid kind of guy. Yes. Like he has some speed to him. I've seen that so far tonight. But he also brings some power to the game. So, I mean, each back has their own specialty. And again, to have all these weapons at your disposal if you're Coach Santoro, I mean, that's exactly what you need to make championship runs to win 6 games.
Yep. So handoff. He's trying to cut to the outside. He's going to be brought down right away.
Good physical tackle there by Ignacio Corona.
Yep. Corona made the tackle on Martin.
And right now, Perkins has a big 3rd and 2 here from the 9. Yeah. So, I mean, this is huge for both Napoleon. Again, to make sure, again, you give yourself an opportunity to try to put some points on the board. But at the same time, if you're Perkins, you have 9 yards still running clock, and you could start thinking about now putting them JV guys in the game and getting yourself rest because you're going to have a big game against Gallion next week.
3rd and 2 from the 9. It's going to be handoff. I don't think he's going to get it.
It's good. Depends on where they're going to spot this, but they're going to stop about a half yard short.
Yeah. We're talking about these running backs too. Braxton Martin's only 5'8", 175. Levi Jackson's only 5'9", 175. And then JoJo is only 5'10", 160. JoJo, though, is only a sophomore. So we're going to be seeing this kid for a long time.
So talent's coming back. That's good to see, again, if you're Coach Santoro.
So it's 4th down and 1. Looks like they're going to line up for a field goal. And from what we've seen from this kicker so far tonight, he's been automatic.
I mean, I wonder if he's going to have a future kicking in college. Oh, going to take a timeout here. It's 4th and 1 from the 9 here. And I understand the kicking the field goal here, putting yourself up 27-0. But at the same time, 4th and 2, and you got the running clock in sight. I'm being aggressive here, and I'm going for get the 2 yards. I mean,
well, I don't know if they've stopped him from getting 2 yards.
No, I don't think they've only stopped them like 2 or 3 different times tonight.
Yep. So we'll see what they do coming out of this timeout. We'll take a quick commercial. Be right back.
Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we go. Back in Napoleon, 24-0.
And Coach Santoro walked his kicker off the field in order to make sure to get these 2 yards. So looking at it, they're in a pistol shotgun here.
Handoff go up the middle. He's going to score. Touchdown, Braxton Martin.
So Braxton Martin now with another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman. And with that puts Perkins up 30-0, Matt.
30-0.
And with it being 30-0 now, extra point again pending.
Clock's running.
Clock will run now. So this, because of that now, that's going to then, the extra point will actually probably be the start of the fourth quarter then, Matt.
Yep. Yeah, Napoleon just could not stop Perkins tonight and couldn't get anything going.
No. And I know I'm harping here, but I just wonder again, is that because of the bye and that hurt of not playing for a week? But that is the end of the fourth quarter, Matt, with the score, with the extra point pending. Perkins 30, Napoleon nothing.
Yep, not what we were hoping for.
No, I was not expecting this because, I mean, even though Perkins has all those weapons, Napoleon has been so physical and so dominant running the ball all year that I thought this was going to be a matchup between who had the most will at the end of the game.
Yeah, and I think the first 2 opening drives, the 2 3-and-outs by Napoleon, and then
because Perkins was able to put 14 on the board because of it,
yep,
really put them in that hole that they were never going to be able to get out of.
Yeah, and if you're Perkins and coaching staff over there, you got to be happy knowing that your number one goal is stop that run tonight.
And they've done a marvelous job of stopping it. I mean, because most of the yardage that Napoleon has even picked up has been actually through the air, which again was what Coach Swery wanted. But on the other hand, because of that, you're in this hole that now you have a running clock getting put on.
It's just been too little too late, and some of the passes should have been a 7-yard route, and it was a 4-yard route. It's just little things like that where instead of being a 1st and 10, it's now 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
Well, like I was saying then, lost my train of thought there for a second, actually. But, I mean, because of the way that Napoleon came out and was so flat, it just allowed the Perkins, because of the momentum they had last week, it created this spiral effect that you see tonight now in the second half.
Yeah. This muddle huddle makes no sense to me.
Oh, no, I love it, Matt, because even though you're not going to go for 2 the majority of the time, it's going to force your opponents to have to practice this and waste practice time on other things that could help them beat you. And so just to have to, because here's the thing, if Napoleon didn't set up, I mean, you'd go for 2 every single time against them if they didn't practice it. But again, you had to waste that practice time to make sure you're lined up correctly.
Yeah. Oh, flag.
Flag on the play.
Play ball. Ball start. Offense number 56.
Well, see, look what your muddle huddle got you there, Tony.
Hey, I will still root on running. I think more teams should run it, honestly, because again, like I said, that wasted practice time, because you have to waste 5-10 minutes. And in high school football, 5-10 minutes in a practice, that's a huge chunk of time that you have to waste at a muddle huddle.
Yeah, now that I agree with.
Gets in your opponent's heads.
Low snap. Got it up. Got it in. It's good. 31-0. Perkins Pirates over the Napoleon Wildcats.
And so even with the running clock, though, Matt, we've yet to even see the clock run just because of the fact that we had the extra point and now we're going to hit kickoff.
Yep. Tell you what, at halftime though, I walk downstairs, walk around. It's kind of this. It's what high school football is all about. You had Napoleon, which we talked about a little bit. A little disappointing. There was a better turnout for the Southview game that we did earlier this year. And granted, it was warmer.
Yeah.
It's cold out now. And even the Perkins stands, it's like.
I mean, we're even in this warm, press box for the most part. And I still made sure to wear my long underwear tonight because I was not going to because it's cold out there.
Yeah, but when you're Napoleon, the whole setup here is really nice. I mean, they got nice, even though Tony and Logan, those guys, they hate the tracks around the fields, but they got a nice track, great field here. And then downstairs, a bunch of kids playing football off to the side, little kids and different stand setups selling Napoleon merchandise.
And to correct that, Matt, just understand that's not me, Tony. That's Tony.
Oh, they are Tony. Yeah.
That's Tony. Yeah. Because personally, I like to track around because it just brings that atmosphere. And then in the spring, to come into the stadium, it honestly could help with being in some of those bigger venues. It helps create a less intimidating feeling. Honestly,
yeah.
Because you're seeing it in a whole different light, so that when you get there in the fall on a Friday night, you've seen it, you've been there, so you kind of know, like, okay, I even though I was running track and I've seen the great track, the lights aren't as bright then, and that's kind of the goal as a high school football coach, is to make sure you have 11 guys on both sides of the ball where the lights aren't nearly as bright.
Yeah, and something else really neat here is they got pictures of seniors hanging up down there, and there is a ton.
Oh, yeah.
So kudos to Napoleon for keeping these kids involved. So 1st and 10 for the 20. Parsons takes the snap. He's back to pass. Swing out to the side. Saucer catches it. He's going to get drugged down.
And he got drugged about 3 yards back by Caden Legato there. And so, I mean, again, just showing that honestly Perkins was just the more physical team in all facets tonight.
Yeah, he was refusing to go down. So it's 2nd and 4, ball at the 26.
But I mean, Napoleon, you got the running clock on you right now. I mean, air it out. I mean, really try to push this ball vertically and try to get that running clock off if I was Napoleon here.
Here he goes. Another pass sideways. Sarrigan spins around 30, 35.
And if he doesn't do that spin move, he doesn't pick up that first down here.
Nope. Nice play by Sarrigan. And I believe Sarrigan is a senior too, is he not? Nope, he's a senior. So Cole's another one that this program's going to miss. He's
Cole. I mean, you got Paul Saucer, George Eggers, Hayden Gergen. So, I mean, big names, and then, you start to think about that defensive side of the ball and the offensive line with Tristan Merce, Lucas Gherkin, Josh Aguilar. I mean, these are guys that have played defensive lineman, Troy Barton. These seniors have played, Quentin Maynard. They've done some good work here at Napoleon. Yep. I mean, it's a shame that this is how your season has to end. And that's one thing Coach Swery was saying. I asked him during the week, like, what's your message to the team before you even go out? And he said, stay focused, but have fun. Win or lose, have no regrets after the game. And so, I mean, I know the score is not what you wanted, but as a Napoleon football player, you have to ask yourself, did you put it all out there tonight?
Yep. Because
if not, then you're not going to have the regrets that Coach Swery. I mean, I'm sure Coach Swery, as a coach, I'm sure he's going to have some regret. But as a coach, you can have that as a player.
2nd 10. Parsons, get rid of it, young man. You did, incomplete.
But as I was saying then, as a player, though, to even get to play in the playoffs, I mean, it's truly something that, I mean, even me when I played, I never got to play in the playoffs, honestly. And in most of my senior years, my junior year, we went 7-3, but we were always the 9th. We always ended up being the 9th seed at Shawnee. And so we never were able to get in the playoffs. Now we'd have a chance.
Right. Shawnee's in this year.
And I mean, and I even think about even earlier before that, where only the top 4 made it even. Where if you lost a game, you might be done.
Pass completed. Tucker Shepard with the catch, brought down. It's going to be 4th and 5.
And again, you got a running clock already. You might as well go for it anyway. We're about 8:30 and rolling.
31-0, Perkins over Napoleon. 4th and 4 from the 42, 8:25 running clock. Junior quarterback Kelby Parsons takes a snap. He's rolling right. He's got Sarrigan. First down.
But when you think about it, for Napoleon, they're going to have a lot coming back next year, though. At the same time, you're going to have Swihart coming back. You're going to have your quarterback Parsons coming back. You lose Eggers, but at the same time, you're going to have Grohl back, and that's going to be, that's going to be a heck of an offensive weapon you're going to have there, and everyone's just going to get stronger and better. And so, to have these guys coming back and one of your leading tacklers, Ignacio Corona at linebackers coming back. So you're gonna have a strong senior class again next year.
Parsons, he's going deep. There's nobody there though. It's gonna be intercepted.
That's like a punt, Matt.
Yep. So, falls down 28.
And there's a flag. Kobe Parsons is on the ground. Number 66. Josh McGlashan's pushing guys around, especially Lucas Gherkin. I think Parsons might be banged up a little bit here. Like I said, this should be a personal foul on Perkins, but Josh McGlashan here just threw Lucas Gherkin to the ground. And that's stuff that you're up 31-0. Those are penalties that you can't have. That's a sportsmanship thing in that point. You heard the whistle, let it go, play the next play.
After the interception during return, personal foul, return team, defense number 66. That 15-yard penalty will be half the distance from the dead ball spot. First and 10, Perkins.
So you heard, that was exactly, who I was talking about, Josh McGlashan on the penalty. And that's just, I hate to say it, but that was a dumb penalty.
Yep.
Up 31-0. That's stuff that can't happen. If you're Coach Santoro, you're probably pulling him aside now and you're asking him what the heck, man? Let's be good sports out here. We're already up. We don't have to, add the insult to injury and then cause injuries, because that's where people get injured in those situations. Those late penalties after the play, but extracurricular activity, and that's something that has to be cleaned up, especially for Perkins moving forward.
Yeah. So you touched on a little bit ago, Napoleon and Perkins both in the playoffs here. Both of them have been in the playoffs probably the last 4 or 5 years. And then you got your Liberty Centers, Patrick Henry, Tenora, Archbold, Columbus Grove. There seems like they're in every year. And then you got other teams. This just seems like once every 15, 20 years you'll see them in the playoffs. What do you got to do to establish a good, not just a good team, but a good program?
Well, it all starts with culture. You have to set up a good culture, and sometimes that's hard to build a culture, because sometimes you go to some of these schools and they don't have that winning culture, and so you have to build everything from top up. And that was something that, for Perkins, that's where they were when Coach Santoro showed up, and you can see the winning culture show up.
And you take Paulding this year. We looked, and since 1990, I don't think they've had a winning season until last year. And so now he's got 2 years in a row where he had winning records, undefeated this year. Next year, though, they lose 8. And there was only 2 freshmen in the roster. So it's like, how long can they withstand this? Can they build a program instead of just, like this year, man, a really good team? In 5 years.
But a lot of that stuff, it starts young.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily mean midget football, because I'm a big proponent actually of flag football till 7th grade, to be honest with you, just because of all the head injuries and just the safety issues of playing the sport itself.
Yeah, and I think a lot of schools start 5th, 6th grade.
And so that 7th grade, that's where you got to start building. That's where the program starts, and that's where you finally get them in and get those feeder teams going.
Yeah, and I think numbers plays a lot into it, keeping these kids involved, figuring out how to keep them interested. So that way when you're senior, I can speak for Tenora itself. I know there's seniors this year. I think there's like 4. There should have been, 15. So that's where, like in Tenora's case, and in all schools, I only use Tenora because, my kids go there. But I would evaluate what can we do different to make sure I have senior classes of 10 kids instead of 3 or 4.
And so that's, a coach's ability to recruit. And I think that's where, most of the time the head coach is a teacher. You got to be visible in the school, and you got to really show, you care about the program. So now, by the way, Perkins, they come in, they brought their second squad in. So now we got backup quarterback now, number 15, Law Davlin in the game.
Law Davlin on the carry.
A 6'1", 180-pound sophomore.
Yeah. Since I did touch on Sonora, though, Eric Becker's their coach. Eric Becker's a great guy. Great guy, great coach. I love him to death. So it's only his 4th year, I think. So, but I just like to see the numbers.
Without a doubt.
But we're back here. It's 1st and 10 from the 30. Like I said, Law Davlin in there.
Ray John Randleman on the
That's
carry.
brought. Handoff goes up the 31-yard line.
Tucker Shepard brings up second down.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
And now we're about 5 minutes left. And so, you see, a lot of the Napoleon players, they have a lot of their starters in the game still. A lot of pride now coming out. And this is where you got to make sure you're still playing with that hard aggression. Because, again, in 5 minutes, your season's over. Some of these seniors, your career is over. And so, play as hard as you can from whistle to whistle. Because if not, you're.
Yeah, and that's something about a Coach Surrey team. I don't think we'll ever have to worry about them not
But
playing
those
hard.
are some of those regrets that as you get older, people have those. Just because of the fact, like, man, I remember that senior year in the playoffs, and I didn't play my hardest.
Yeah.
And I just don't want Napoleon to have that feeling after this. So it's like, still keep playing your game, and just keep the path.
Yeah. See, my challenge for Napoleon for this offseason is going to be, let me get his first name here. Seth Weaver. Seth Weaver hit the weight room, watch some videos of Patrick Mahomes or whatever it may take, but I want to see big things out of that kid next year. He's got a great last name here for Napoleon, so he's got big shoes to fill. However, I'm watching this kid during warmups. He's got a rocket arm, and I think that is what this team needs. So,
that ability to throw the football and being a balanced team, that was something that last year they had with Rubenstein at wide receiver, and then their quarterback. I
can't remember something. Somebody on chat. Does somebody know that from that's listed on YouTube? Quarterback last year, he was solid. But yeah, losing him and losing Rubenstein was huge. But I think next year when you have Hayden Grohl in the backfield, quarterback keeper. Try and get the outside. Oh, nice hit.
Forcing another 4th down here. You get the first. It's going to be dependent on the spot.
He did not get the first.
All right, so another 4th down here for Napoleon. Be able to get the ball back now. About under 3 minutes now to try to get the ball back here in this situation would be huge. At least end the season with the ball.
Yeah. But next year, we got Grohl in the backfield, so.
And the way the NLL shapes up, that Cardinal division, it's there still for the taking.
Yep. You can win it, but here we go. Games like tonight, you get into the playoffs, you got to be able to throw it.
Without it, and that's, you got to find, again, that Coach Flegel 50-50 mentality. Yep. Hey, by the way, Fairview tacked on a field goal. It's 10-7, Fairview.
Yeah, that game, everybody remembers, came down to the last 30 seconds last time, so.
So Perkins takes a delay of game here. It was 4th and about 1 here. They took a delay of game, backed them up 5 yards, and because I think they were trying to do something there tricky to get Napoleon off sides to try to run this game out. But now I wonder if they're going to go for it or if they're going to go ahead and punt this out.
I would think they'll just punt it.
So 4th and 6 from the 34, about 2:14 left on the clock. Here comes the punt team.
Paulding scored a touchdown, 14-10.
Oh, just like that. Like, I mean, I literally just saw the notification pop on my phone, Matt, that Fairview had scored. Man, Paulding scored right back.
They might have scored in the kickoff because they got some electric players.
Oh, the Bands brothers for sure.
Yeah, that Jordan Jalen Mans, and then you throw in
The Rhinehouse kid.
Blake Roanhouse. Yeah.
And Coach Menzie did have a nice interview on the podcast this week.
Yep. Carey run away from Margaretta. Archibald run away from Seneca East. So we talked about it last week, in that region. What was it, Region 22?
Mm-hmm.
That was
the gauntlet region.
Eight teams, maybe 9-10 teams, had a legit shot to win that region.
For sure. So here we go. 2 minutes and rolling on the clock. Napoleon one last time with the football for their 2025 season. And let's see if they can end this on a high note.
It's quarterback
change here.
Up the middle.
Number one, Christian Horner in the game at quarterback here to run the last 2 minutes here.
Yep, he's a junior, 6'1", 170, good size.
But for the most part, other than that, a lot of the starters are in the game still for Napoleon, 120 and counting. So again, I mean, you want to try to get some points on the board and get that shutout out. So, I mean, at some point, try to maybe see if he can throw the ball vertically.
Yep, 2nd 5 for the 40, handoff.
Just a counterplay to Grohl. Picks up a first at least.
Well,
that wasn't Grohl.
I was going to say Grohl's down there with Eggers standing on the sidelines.
They started to put in some of their backups as well now. So that was number 45, Blake Ramont on the carry.
Yep, now you can kind of see, some of the players down there, Napoleon, they're hugging Cole Sargan walking off the field right now. He's a senior. Eggers, get a chance, go watch that kid on the wrestling mat because I guess he's pretty special there. I think Grohl too. So.
Yeah, they're both state finalists in wrestling.
Yeah,
and that should be about the last play, about 26 seconds and rolling here. So I wonder if they're going to just let this run out or they're going to try to run one more play. So with that being said, Perkins will move on and haven't looked at the score for the rest of the region, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to go on and face Galleon next week.
Yeah, and Perkins looks solid. Schweinfurth was as good as it gets at quarterback. Blake Parker's better than average highs at wide receiver. And those 3 running backs are exactly what we thought they'd be. They were explosive. They were powerful. Very well-coached game. Sure up those silly penalties, those sportsmanship things, and they're going to be fine. I think they have a legit shot to get back to the state finals. And
Galleon they'll play Galleon next week because they're currently up 41-10 on the Cloverleaf Colts.
And for the Napoleon Wildcats, another great year.
Yeah.
Tyler Swery is an absolutely great coach, great person. He's going to fix what needs fixed. He's a smart guy. I trust that he knows where to go with this team, what to do, the things that he's seeing that he's not being able to do, he'll fix.
I think so. Coach Swery is definitely a good coach. And so definitely a heartbreaking loss for this Napoleon Wildcat team. Great game, though, however, played by the Perkins Pirates. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back while some stats, try to update you on some more of the area scores from around the area, and we'll go from there. So we'll catch you up in a minute.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back in Napoleon, Ohio at Bruckenmeyer Field, 31-0's your final. Perkins Pirates trying to get back to win a state championship for the first time since 1999. Well, Coach, they look great tonight.
They look like they can win this region. I mean, I know, again, the region 14 is definitely a tough region, but I mean, that shows that even though they're a lower seed, they can come in and definitely win the whole thing here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think this team can go to state. They can win state. I mean, they were 1 point away from it last year. They're missing there was a receiver. I do not know his name. Number 1. I think he scored 3 touchdowns last year in the
not my notes.
State final. But they're legit. Everything out there. I'm going to run through area scores real quick, and then we're going to get the stats for this game. You got Paulding 14, Fairview 10.
And that's fourth quarter.
Yep, that's a big game. Winner plays
Carey
next
who just
week.
beat Margaretta 35-7.
Yep, Liberty Benton 38-0 over Norwayne, and most of these are fourth quarter scores. Marion Local 42-12. Wheelersburg, like we said, that's probably Liberty Center's likely opponent in the state final, 43-3. Columbus Grove 21-8 over Gibsonburg. Trotwood knocks out Lima Senior 49-6. LCC 49-7 over the Eden Bombers. Cary, what a showing, 35-7 over Margaretta. Liberty Center doing what Liberty Center does, 56-6 over Oak Harbor. Archville Blue Streaks continue their great season at 37-12 winners. And that is what I have for so far. Coach, what do you got for stats for tonight?
As far as stats, again, the final score tonight, Perkins 31, Napoleon nothing. And so looking at it, first downs, Perkins 16-10. Rushing, Perkins 143 yards on 32 carries, led by Levi Jackson had 7 carries for 41 yards. JoJo Moore, 9 carries, 40 yards. Mr. Martin had 8 carries for 28 yards. And Law Devlin at the end of the game had 3 carries for 18 yards. Napoleon then 90 total yards. Grohl had 55 on 11 carries. Eggers 14 yards on 7 carries. And Sarrigan 2 carries for 11 yards. And I tell you what, just as a quick takeaway right now, I mean, that was one of my takeaways is that going into this game, Perkins had to go ahead and, make them one-dimensional. They did that, and you saw that tonight, especially in those rushing numbers. Again, Eggers, 7 carries, 14 yards. Throwing the ball wise, slinging Sammy Schweinfurth was 10 of 13 for 216 and a touchdown. And then Kelby Parks, I mean, he did not have a bad night, honestly, in terms of his completions. He was 13 of 18 for 75 yards, but he did have those 3 costly interceptions. So then Sammy's favorite target tonight was his normal favorite target, Blake Parker, who had 7 catches, 172 yards and a touchdown. And then for Napoleon, Saucer had 5 catches for 41 yards. Sarrigan, 5 catches for 28 yards. And Shepard, 2 catches, 6 yards. Both teams had to punt twice. Buga punted twice for Perkins for a 36.5 average. And Mowry had 2 for Napoleon for 40.5 average. So then a couple others, just looking at some other team stats here. Napoleon had a fumble and lost it, and Perkins also had a fumble but didn't lose that one. Penalties, then Perkins had 6. Napoleon, a clean game with no penalties, so good job on that part. Possession time, Perkins 25, almost 26 minutes compared to 22 for Napoleon. And then the third down story tonight, Perkins 5 of 10 and 2 of 2 on fourth down, and again converted all 4 of their red zone trips into touchdowns. And then for Napoleon, 3 of 8 on third down, and then 2 of 2 actually on fourth down, and then had 1 red zone chance and failed to score. So once again, tough night for the Napoleon Wildcats. They take a hard one here in round 2 with a 31-0 defeat at the hands of Sandusky Perkins.
Yeah, and one thing I kind of want to touch on too is, like, throughout the game, we're saying, man, throw the ball downfield, do this, do that. And that's where Swery knows his quarterback. He did have 3 picks. And if he would have threw it down, maybe it would have been 6 picks. So that's kind of, I think that's why we do like Coach Swery. We trust him. And Parsons, for everything we've seen, he could be a really good quarterback.
Oh, yes.
So when I say, hey, Weaver, I want you to step up and steal that job. Well, Mr. Parsons, I want you to step up and don't let him. So get some good competition there, though. But they need solid quarterback play, if they're going to go deeper in next year. So with that, I was trying to see if there was any more updates or whatever as far as if
no, I didn't see anything on the Paulding Fairview side.
Yeah, Paulding Fairview is really the only game that we still have in question.
But if you are interested in that, make sure you're taking a look at NWO Sports, following their social medias, because they're keeping track of that for you with all the coverage, because that was their game of the week.
Yep. So from Napoleon, we want to thank, everybody over here, and Mr. Hahn, the AD, fantastic guy. I get here pretty early, and he's everywhere. He's checking everything, making sure everybody's set up, everybody's good to go.
Great hospitality once again.
Yes, great hospitality. They have food and drinks, and like we said, everything here at Napoleon's set up so nice. And to me, it's great when I go downstairs and I see the 50 banners of seniors. It just tells you that this community really cares about its kids, and they want to see them, developing the great young men and women. So next week, not sure where we'll be, but hey, we do got to thank our sponsors too.
Yeah, just one for the broadcast sponsor. We have our title sponsor, Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman, for all your finance needs from Bryan, Ohio. Our partner sponsors, Crystal Fountain Park, the wedding event venue in Sherwood, Ohio. And I'll tell you, one of these days, Matt, I'm going to get out there and check out what it's all about, because I hear great things about it. Fitzrider HVAC out of Defiance, Pat and Stevens Body Shop, the collision repair specialist in Defiance, DeLarber Concrete and Hauling out of Defiance, and then our supporting sponsor, our sports apparel and equipment needs local rep, Jim Gary's from BSN Sports.
Yep. And so next week, we're not sure where we'll be. Coach, so LCC, what seed were they?
I think they might have been the number 1 seed.
So that's who Columbus Grove would play.
Let me do a quick double check here.
Yeah, we kind of bounce around, guys. We like to give you a little bit of everything. We know next week we'll have Carey's going to either be at Fairview or at Paulding. It's going to be one or the other. We just don't know which one yet. But I believe
LCC was the first seed. So, yes, they will probably play in Grove next week.
Yep. So,
and then it looks like in that region, because that region 7 or region 26, that's a tough region too. It looks like it's probably going to be, depending on what North Baltimore did, it'll probably be Columbus Grove LCC, and then Lipsick will probably play Pandora Gilboa.
Yeah, so we're not sure where we'll be.
But yeah, we'll definitely check NWO Sports on Facebook, on Instagram. All those, I guarantee we'll have somewhere next week. Please join us next week.
Looks like North Baltimore got beat 56-36.
Not shocked to hear that in the least. I mean, to be honest with you, North Baltimore was a very overrated 10-0 team. I hate to be like that, but they went 10-0 against some of the weakest schedules in Ohio.
Yeah. Looking at it, That's a score, 56-36. Holy cow. And that's a fourth quarter score. So, but with that, like I said, thank everybody over here at Napoleon. Thank you, the listeners, for tuning in. Sorry we couldn't have video.
Blackout rules.
Yeah, blackout rules. So, here's what it is. But hopefully, we will be somewhere next week, and we will get to see you next week. I had a blast tonight, Coach. Appreciate you.
You as well, Matt.
And we will see everybody next week.
See ya.